I think I got it. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, party people. Let's get to sharing and let's get this show on the road. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, it's 11:09 Mountain Standard Time, and I'm Nicole Borghi, your a friendly psychic medium, and I am learning how to man the controls here. Hey, hey. It's another day in paradise, right? How are you today? How are you today? Looking forward to hearing you, and I'm going to check this chat and make sure that this gets shared. It is another Saturday. And I am your friendly psychic medium, Nicole Borghi, the Enlightened Enchantress, trying to learn how to work these controls and channel spirit at the same time. I don't know about you, but it's a lot. You know what? It's not overwhelming. It's kind of fun to learn, but I got to learn how to get all the steps together. And how do you learn? You learn by doing, you learn by being here, you learn by showing up, and you learn by, you know what? You learn by just being part of life here. Let's share this lovely little thing here in Facebook and see if I can get this going. I've got two computers, I've got a phone, I've got all this wonderful stuff. We are live today, and we are sharing the bliss and the joy of love and light, and into a group, you know. It's Saturday. That's all I'm going to say. It's Saturday. But I've been called to share another deck. See if I can reach it. I have all my stuff together. A new office, new controls, a new life. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great today. We're going to do some live readings. It's an Ask Me Anything, any time of the day. Any time that I am on here, you're welcome to ask me anything and see, hey, what's going on in life? And today I just want to bring out some fun cards. Been downloaded some messages, and you know what? It's just a quick reading today. We'll get in. I'm learning how to do this. I love this. I love being here, and I love being part of this. And we'll call in spirit. How are you, my lovely? The energy is good. The energy is constantly changing. But when we find where we fit in life, that's the best part of it, because we find where we fit and we find where we grow. We have to find our location and our status, what works for us, where do we fit? And that doesn't mean fit as in being a sheeple. It means fit as in, where is our place? It's not others telling us where our place is, but it's us telling us where our place is, where we fit, how we feel. What are we? Who are we? The great I am, right? The great, great, great I am, where we lie. And we need to start to find, where we fit in that. It's like a puzzle piece, more or less. We're trying to find the puzzle piece of life and the puzzle pieces of where we fit. And when we do that and we look at that without somebody telling us who we are, telling us where we should be. Today I pulled the card, the Magician. I hope you can see that. Let me see if we can get that on here. My background video is blurred, but you can see when I go right here, the Magician. And I've been pulling the Magician a lot. And the Magician is in his red robe with his cups. I'm going to be putting together a book and a one-to-one, and we're going to start to talk about this. We'll have Saturday lessons on the psychic readings to see, what do these cards mean? What does it mean in the red cloak? What does it mean to hold the cup? And you want your cup to always be full. He has the pentacle, the sword, he has the staff, the wand, right? he has the sign, the divinity sign, the continuity sign above his head, and he's enlightened and he's a halo. The magician uses all the tools of divinity. We all have tools. You know, is it our essential oils? Is it our pendulums? Just a few here, guys, just a few. Is it our pendulums? What tools of divinity do we have? Do we use? Are we using our oils? Are we diffusing around us? Are we using our herbs? You know, and sometimes it's a little bit to have a little bit of caffeine to stimulate our brain and to get us moving. You know, we can get on the organic and what you drink and why you drink on at a later time, because it's very important when you're channeling spirit to have your body be the temple and the healthiest that it can be, and to treat the temple the way the temple deserves to be treated, right? How is that? How do you take care of yourself? Are you getting rest? Are you not every day are you going to sleep 8 hours? Not every day you're going to sleep 6 hours. There are some days, like last night, I was up until about 4 o'clock this morning, getting my courses together. What is it that flows to you? Let's get back to the magician. A person or new possibilities, the skills, the potential of growth. The magician utilizes his or her tools of divinity. The musician, the magician uses the tools of possibility, and maybe that's the frequency that I'm channeling is also the musician, and at the 432 hertz, a musician has a tool, and we all know that getting in tune and the tune of the instrument, the guitar, the drum, the harp, when it's in tune, it is aligned and you become one with that vessel, and it's a tool for divinity. It's also, you know, if you check out Gaia, there are sounds of the cosmic sounds and human sounds, and just the sounds of life that we need to tune into that can help us in our daily lives. Prosperity doesn't always mean money. Being prosperous, being the person that channels that temple to new possibilities, and that's the musician finding finding the tools for the potential growth and opportunities. You know, it's so funny when you're channeling, you speak faster, you think faster, and it's almost like your lips and your mind are just not in sync, right? And we need to get in sync. It's the adventures of what's unfolding and the possibilities. Be careful, my friend, when you're channeling, when you're using tools of divinity and you're using your magic, that you call on the light, that you're meditating. Meditate maybe 2 minutes a day. You don't have to meditate always an hour. Start with a few seconds. If you're having a hard time connecting and you just feel like you can't dump all the crapola that's coming into your brain and your monkey mind's going crazy and the sabotager's kicking in, what you want to do, my friend, is just take 30 seconds, put your timer in front of you, and maybe count as you breathe in and out. And just see, how does it feel to sit with the self? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to count. It's almost like counting sheep. It'll just balance you for a second. And then for 2 minutes, you can put on music. You want to sit with yourself as much as possible. And sometimes at times, you know, if you're depressed or you got a lot of going on, and you're high anxiety and really stressed, certain beats and certain music, maybe not a song, just beats, music, something. Sometimes I'll get with Danheim or Wandura, they channel the runes and the runic stones. They're so beautiful. And you want to make sure that you're channeling and that you're just channeling spirit and letting what come to you may. And all the crapola that's here, let it go. Give your sabotager a lollipop, shove it in its mouth and say, dude, get in the corner right now. No, you need to command and control your life and let that sabotager go. Sometimes when we meditate, we can get really good information, but when we're worried about getting the milk or getting the kids or going to work, we don't want that. 2 minutes, you have 2 minutes in the morning, you have 2 minutes at night, you have 2 minutes in your day. Lock yourself in the bathroom, for goodness sake, and just take 2 minutes. I've been saying it for years to many, many people. Sometimes you need to just go into the bathroom, lock the stall, and just sit with yourself. Just let it go. You know, nobody has to know what you're doing. It's nobody's business what you're doing. You can be the psychic, you can be the crazy medium. You don't have to throw it up on everybody. Just take a minute, and you can do it quietly. You can talk to spirits quietly. Just let spirit know that you're here for them. Let's get to the fun card. So we're talking about flower power today. Today, spend time with flowers. Get outside, go in nature. All right. You can't. You're in the city or you're in a place, you've got a ton of meetings. What's in this here? Oh my gosh, my lovelies. Do you see what's in here? Hello. There are flowers. There's lavender, there's rose. Get it on, rub it in. Come on, let's get into that flower power. Flower power is with you. Flower power today says spend time with flowers. Get out in nature. And there's a little girl in there. And when you're reading the cards, you want to start to look at the cards. She's a little fairy. She's happy. She's just picking flowers. She's having a good time. You know, go out and harvest. Pick out what is good harvest for you. Spiritual teacher, your life and purpose involves spiritual teacher. Hello, right here, boys. Right here. I'm Nicole Borghi. I am your Enlightened Enchantress. I am your spiritual teacher today. Right here. Spiritual teacher. She is teaching others. Don't go out and try to teach others when you don't know. You don't have to necessarily have a certificate, but have experience. If you want to take your friend along with the ride and share the experience, that's one thing. But you are not sharing people. You are not teaching yet. It is not a teachable moment. Be very careful where you're at, because we can mistakenly say things or terms and not quite understand what we're sharing with people, and it could be upsetting to them in their psyche, and then go out and try and not have all the tools, right? You don't want to do a big magic spell and forget, right, your eye of newt and your frogwort, right? And go out there and you don't have that. You can't really substitute. Like when you're baking bread, you have to have all the ingredients there and be ready to use it. It's when you have the experience and you've done it 3 or 4 times and you keep doing it, and then you can experiment with maybe a little portion of that bread mix and put it aside, and then add some herbs, or just wait till later. Nothing is best as the simplicity of the bread, and it tastes delicious, right? New career, hello. Your work is focus, okay? So what are we talking about today? You're getting a new career, a new life. If you're an entrepreneur, you're out there rocking your own business. It's time to understand it's level up time, people. Level up. And that's what I'm working on. I am working on my courses. I don't know about you, but I have been manifesting and letting go and ready to rise up. So I'm getting ready to put monthly programs together. I've got a class today at 12 o'clock. It's a group, actually. It's a psychic medium group. It's a psychic group. How to develop your skills, or just understand what your intuition is telling you. Are you seeing synchronistic signs? What is that telling you? What does that mean to you? What does that mean for you? What does that mean to the people around you? When we talk about self-sabotage and sabotaging ourselves, we need to understand our environment. It's as we get stronger in our temple inside, and we're taking care of us, and we're going out in the flowers, and we're doing that self-love, that our environment will change. The people around us will start to change. And hopefully it's for the good. Our business will change and thrive. And that's how you have a good, consistent business, that you're taking care of yourself, and your business is your baby. It's very much part of you. So be there. And if you want to be the magician, if you want to be the rock star entrepreneur, you have to understand what your tools are. So when you're in business and you're working your business, and you want to use your magic and your intuition and your psychic abilities for your business, you got to meditate. You got to clear your mind. You got to go out and exercise. You got to eat healthier. You got to do better. Don't worry about every little thing, right? We don't have time. Meal prep. You don't have time to cook fresh meals. Meal prep. You'll have healthy meals because you won't, have good snacks around. So when you're on the computer, I don't know about you, but I got to eat all day. I'm around the computer. I got to have me some food, some snacks, but I want to put good things into my body. I want to have plenty of water, because our body is at least 80% water, right? And so we want to replenish our body. It's detoxifying. The caffeine will wake us up right here, the eye. When we step into our intuition and we are guided by our intuition and our angels and our guides, we can be guided to do wonderful things and have that business with a heart and replenish ourselves, because we want to keep our business healthy. And how do we do that? We keep us healthy, right? And it's just like our families. We got to be healthy, healthy, healthy. So get out there in the flowers, get out there. I'll see you at 12 o'clock in the group, my lovelies. We are getting close to an end today, and I'm getting used to having to work with all these systems. Things are changing. When my energy shift changes, I'm going through an update and I'm going through a defrag, just like Zoom and your computer does. So you have to kind of get used to that energy and how things are working. So we'll work it. It's better to just get out there and do it and say hello and say I love you and be out there and connect with you, right? Just connect with us together. Connect with us. You know what? I've been told before I go, I've got to pull a rune today. So let's pull a rune. These little rune stones, right? Fehu. It is partners, love, and gifts and fortune. So what are our partners around us? And they give a gift when it is Gabo, right? I said X. I didn't tell you it's Gabo. The X is Gabo. Gabo is gift. Gabo is love, partners in love, the gift of life. You may get a gift in the mail. One time I got a laptop from a friend. So it was a gift. When you are manifesting and you're asking for abundance, or up and let that abundance in, my friend. And one last one I will pull today is Othala and Gabo. Othala's heritage. So what is your heritage in your lineage? The shamanic lineage, not one you made up. Don't go out there and be a Karen. I had a shamanic class, or I had a shamanic experience, and just throw it up on everybody and say that you are the shaman. These people take many, many years to study, many years. And I'm coming up on 50 years as a psychic medium. I was born this way. And it's taking me some time to really adjust how to use it for others, how to really be responsible for it myself. And because I wasn't being responsible for it within myself, or utilizing my psychic gifts properly, and to step back and come back to it. Learn how to be human and work in this body, be in this meat suit, and come here and share it with you. So, I share with you the blessings and the forgiveness and the love and the ability to rise up and open our third eyes and to be magic, my friends. It is a beautiful day, and we will grow together. Thank you so much. And we're going to go ahead and close this meeting. And thank you, my lovelies. It's been great to be here. I'll see you at the psychic class. I'm going to put the link to Eventbrite to register. Come here every Saturday, 12 o'clock Mountain Time. It's just after the live. So if you see the live, it's time to get into your email and get your link for today. Thank you, my friend.